Yo, what is going on, guys? Alex7 here. Welcome back to another TDUZ video, and today I'm showing you 5 things you probably don't know about Test Drive Limited 2 and Test Drive Limited in general, and of course the people who made it, Eden Games. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first thing first, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure no one knows this, but did you know the in-game yacht in TDU2 was actually resemblance of the actual Eden Games office? Up on the screen for you guys right now is what the Eden Games office looks like over there in Lyon, which is pretty crazy. And yes, the name is just like the same name as the yacht in TDU2. So that is one pretty cool fact that I'm sure none of you guys even knew about, but that is where the inspiration actually came from. And huge shout out to Eden Games because this office looks pretty gnarly. Anyways, wait, hold on, did I just say gnarly, bro? What? No, I just used that word. Anyways, so the second thing that you probably don't know is that Lexus actually paid Eden Games to be in TDU1, and the Lexus ISF was the only modeled Lexus that didn't make it into TDU2. So what I mean by that is that Lexus actually paid Eden Games to put their car into Test Drive Limited 1, which is definitely not unheard of. A lot of car companies actually do it because back at the time that TD1 was released, Lexus wasn't actually that well known, believe it or not. Now, what I mean about the Lexus ISF is that previously Lexus, as you all know, was not available in Test Drive Unlimited 2. However, the Lexus ISF was actually modeled and it was actually licensed. However, Eden Games decided to go back on that offer and they had to obviously replace the vehicle with another like brand. Now, we all know this is because Lexus and BMW didn't make it to the game among many other vehicles. But let me talk to you about the third thing and probably the most craziest thing I'm going to tell you about Test Drive Unlimited 2. Let's go. So the third thing that is pretty crazy is that Eden had to pay Ferrari royalties for every copy of Test Drive Unlimited 2 that they sold. Yes, so that is right. Just because a Ferrari was in the game, a percentage of every sale that Eden Games and Atari got had to go to Ferrari. Man, Ferrari, bro, these man, these guys are crazy. But that's not it. We all know the Ferrari 458 model was actually not available to all of you Xbox 360 owners, which you're probably like, yo, why was Ferrari not available to us? Well, you can blame Microsoft. Now, the reason the Ferrari 458 wasn't available was because Microsoft and Forza actually bought the exclusive rights to this vehicle, the 458 to be exact, and was betting on this particular car for over the selling of Forza Horizon 4, because as you all know, the 458 Italia was actually the cover car of Forza Horizon 4. And yes, that is the only reason why the 458 is not on the Xbox 360 version of TD2. So Microsoft, yo, you guys are serious. You guys are serious. Now, for the number 4 thing, let me just show my braids really quick because I know I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, doesn't make any sense. But anyways, in at number 4, guys, the other reason that you probably don't know about TD2 and Eden Games was that the engine that was used in TD1 is the exact same as the engine used in TDU2, with only the physics changed up. Now, you're probably wondering, how is that possible? Well, at the time, Atari needed to save a lot of money in order to make TDU2 and obviously earn a lot of money back. So what they decided to do is they told Eden Games, hey, just take the same engine as TD1, remake it to make it look refreshed and new, and call that TD2. So that's what Eden Games did. Eden Games took the TD1 engine, put it into TDU2, and just redid some of the textures in the game, added another island, and changed up the physics because Atari wanted a broader audience for TDU. A lot of people, well, again, for the wrongful reasons, were saying that Test Drive Limited 2 was kind of hard in the physics area, so they decided to numb it down, add more arcade style, and Atari wanted it to be strictly arcade, no hardcore mode, which is definitely unfortunate because hardcore mode in TD1 is beautiful, and I cannot believe that they didn't actually add that in. Now, for the 5th thing that you probably didn't know, I actually already told you in one of my previous videos, the unreleased DLCs of TD2. If you haven't seen that video, pop up on the screen, probably to the right, I think. Yeah, probably to the right of this. But anyways, basically, Test Drive Limited 2 was supposed to have boats. One of the devs that worked at Eden Games was actually working on a boat DLC, and they had 3 vehicles, and it was supposed to be a luxury type of area. Believe it or not, these boats were actually already modeled, and they were driving around these boats around the island of Hawaii. So that would have been pretty cool to do, to be honest. Race around in boats with your friends, come on. Would you sign up for that? Let me know down in the comment section below. But other than that, guys, those are 5 things you probably didn't know about Test Drive Limited 2 and Eden Games. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like down below and subscribe for more TDU content. You already know what it is. I'm Alex7. I'll see you guys in another video. I'm out. Peace.